Yes, I am, and I am Sarah Spiritual, and we are spiritually speaking to all of you here live on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, 1100 AM in Atlanta, and we are connecting to all of you, answering your questions, and we do welcome your calls at 1-888-565-1470. And we're going to connect to Spirit, and we're going to get some information and answers for all of you. So if you've got that burning question going on, something that you're looking to shift and change, are you ready? Are you ready for that breakthrough? Are you ready to leap to new heights? Is there something that's got you stopped up, blocked up, and you don't know how to get over that wall? Have you tried going through it, under it, around it, above it, and to no avail? You are not where you want to be? Well, tonight, Spirit is going to share with us some information about why we find ourselves stuck in the middle of just the same old, same old. So if you're driving home from work today and you were thinking, Jiminy Crickets, I need a new job, or I deserve a break today and I don't want to go to McDonald's, if you're thinking that, gee, I really, really want to go and explore new opportunities, I'm thinking I'm ready for a move, I just want to pack up my troubles and just go, but I just don't know how, or every time I have an opportunity, something seems to stop me, or I seem to have a pattern of beliefs that seem to be attracting maybe that relationship that seems just like the last one, just kind of like a little train wreck, and we just don't feel as if we can break that pattern. Tonight, we're going to explore your questions, and we're going to take a look and see what is limiting your movement forward, your ability to manifest and create. Everybody's got an opportunity to create. Everybody's got this wonderful gift inside that can draw forth to you everything you desire. But heck, I know they didn't tell you that when you were growing up. They worked on teaching you how to eat, how to walk, how to follow instructions, how to be a good girl, be a good boy. And how many of you had your creativity nurtured at a very young age? How many of you were told to, well, children are seen and not heard? Well, some of those beliefs, some of those thought processes that you've received in a form of learned behavior from your parents, well, they did the best they could. But now you're finding that you're repeating patterns that aren't bringing you joy. Are you stuck and stagnant, and are you looking for joy? Tonight, we're going to tap in and, well, tune you up to the joy. We're going to find the key to the transformation for you and everything that you want to create in your world. You know, often when we are on our way to something wonderful, there's a little element of fear. And when we have fear, fear creates that disconnect from the universe. Sometimes we don't think we're good enough. How many of you don't feel that you deserve to have it all? I know you might say that to people. You might say, I deserve to have it all. When is it going to be my turn? But do you feel it? Do you believe it? You see, this is where the disconnect can be. Often we talk the talk and we try to walk the walk, but we have these missteps because somewhere inside, we just don't know that we can do it. And maybe you've recognized, some of us are, well, a little further along in the process of life, and we've noticed that we seem to every few years fall into a similar cycle. Or maybe we're falling into a pattern of belief that we don't feel as if we can have it all. Because life has created disappointments, or we've disappointed ourselves. Or maybe, just maybe, you put all your eggs in a basket and handed it over to someone else, and you're feeling as if they dropped your basket. We create our own destiny. So wherever you are right now, whatever broken pieces may be around you, this is the time. Tonight's the night. Let's shift that feeling. Let's shift you from wherever you are at this moment that you have yet to receive in your energetic field, yet to receive in the manifestation, yet to have in completion in your life, be it finances, be it a new job, a new career, be it a new romance, or maybe just a tune-up on the relationship you do have, or maybe you're looking to make a financial breakthrough. Whatever it is, let's examine how did we get where we are and how we shift the little chord underneath, that little element that is always whispering. You see, there's that thing called mind chatter. And I often liken it to, for those of you who remember the Pac-Man game, that little mouth that was just chewing up all along, that mind chatter can contribute such a false sense of who you are that you lose the essence of the soul that you've come to be. And it begins to work against the energy of what you're trying to create. So how many of you went ahead and said, I want to do something, and suddenly all of your friends or your family or some of the people in your circle, they said to you, well, I'm really not sure that you can do that. That's really not a good idea. Some of the best business people, some of the best businessmen and businesswomen, you know what happens? They move forward and they do it anyhow. But there were so many people that are naysayers and thought they could not accomplish it. Well, you can do it in spite of what everyone else says. But it's tuning out that information. It's tuning out that chatter or that belief or that tape that you've taken in and adopted as the essence of who you are. Maybe you always wanted to be a performer, or maybe you always wanted to write a book. And then you say to yourself, well, who am I to write a book? What do I really know? And, well, writing isn't even my thing. But underneath, you have this sense, this feeling that there's something you want to say, something you want to take and bring out into the world. Whatever that may be. You can have it, and you can create it. Because at the end of the day, when all is said and done, you can do anything you set your heart on. Notice I didn't say your mind. Anything that you set your heart upon, you can create it. And you can move forward with ease and grace. So tonight we are live on Facebook. We are streaming live on Periscope. We can be heard on iHeartRadio, TuneIn app, We can be heard on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, 1100 AM in Atlanta. You can tune in to WWNN.com and catch the show there. And I hope you pick up the phone at 1-888-565-1470 so that each one of us can connect. Each one of us can ask a question. Because your question is never just your question. There are so many other people who are sitting, thinking and feeling some of the similar things that you may be experiencing. And, you know, we all put our shoes on one foot at a time. So we all navigate life at different points and have similar experiences. Although no two journeys are identical. We do journey. And we do experience things that draw forth emotions, positive and negative. Things that make us joyful and gleeful and excited, and things that just drain the heck out of us. Well, we're going to navigate some of those things tonight through your questions. And your questions are going to give not just you answers, but everyone else listening. Heard live from 5 to 8 p.m. here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. I am Sarah Spiritual, and we're going to be taking your calls. We're going to go call after call after call tonight, so I have a request. One burning question and the follow-up question. Let's not jump from topic to topic. Let's explore what is really down deep within you, the core of you, the heart of you, the soul of you, and what you really want to shift and change, and what direction and guidance you need, so that together, heart to heart, soul to soul, we can journey and navigate life. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, well, we're going right back to the phone lines. And Facebook, thank you so much for being here with us. We are so excited to join you, and we will be answering questions live right here on Facebook. So stay with us, everyone. Oh, you know, don't go away, because we're going to be right back.
I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your song? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story, like a movie playing in a different theater. And the characters, they change like water into wine.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
What do you get when you cross a traditional pharmacy with alternative therapies? You get Break-Free Pharmacy, bridging the gap to guide patients to a new level of wellness. At Break-Free, you'll find cryotherapy with an introductory cryotherapy special online. There's also an oxygen bar utilizing essential oils and biohacking classes using the latest science. Visit their website at breakfreepharmacy.com. Off Okeechobee in the Emporium Plaza in West Palm Beach. Call 561-268-2552. Break Free and be well.
Hi, Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Yes, indeed. Do you know me? And have we met before? We are connecting to all of you here live on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, and 1100 AM in Atlanta. And we are connecting and answering your questions at 1-888-565-1470. And if you're just joining us and you're driving home in your car, you are listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. And that's me, Sarah Spiritual. And we're going to answer questions all across the nation because tonight's the night we're going to make a breakthrough. We're going to make a breakthrough that is going to move things and create a different change. Yes. And let's go to these phone lines, and we're going to go to Denise in Pembroke Pines. Denise, how are you tonight?
I'm good, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, Denise. And how can we assist you tonight?
I hope Spirit has some good news for me. I just feel like, again, business is in a slump. I'm starting to feel better this week than I did last week, but I'm getting a little nervous.
Okay. Let's talk about what's going on all across the world, the nation, planetarily. Let's take a jump into things are a little weird out there. Wouldn't everyone say that? The energy's a little off. The Mercury's coming out of retrograde. And there seems to be a lot of wires crossed. And I think that people have developed a little bit of this energy of, well, what's going to happen next? So that's in the energy. So First Spirit says to you, Denise, give yourself a break. Do not hold that energy of despair or things aren't going to move forward quickly enough or good enough for me. It's going to pass. This is just a time where there's an adjustment. People are really, really divided between their holiday season, taxes. People are revamping their finances. They're taking a good look at things. Companies, corporations are doing some reorgs. So there's a lot of things going on all across the nation. So for you, it's to simply be still, because Spirit takes me into the first week of May, and they tell me that then things start to turn around for you. So you've got a couple of weeks of quiet. And given the fact that you had this health scare, this sense of you weren't feeling good, we had that vision problem that was plaguing us and making us concerned, give yourself permission to take a rest and take your mind off of it. And then when you release that concern, that fear of the health, and you feel that you're one with your divine health and divine perfection, and you feel the feeling of the abundance, because you said the perfect thing. It's not moving, it's stuck, I'm a little worried, I'm starting to get worried. The minute we get worried, Denise, the minute we focus on that energy, we actually unplug from the universe, we unplug from the universal flow, and we step away from what we were creating in the first place. A very flowing, abundant business. So by your focusing on the fear, even though you may look at it and say, okay, my phone's not ringing. Well, Sarah, hello. When you go and jump into that energy and you go, oh, wait a minute, no one's calling. We don't have nothing new on the books. What am I going to do? At that moment, you are no longer in the universal flow of abundance. You are feeding into the illusion of the fear. Focus on what you're creating. Everything's always working out for me. The phone always rings. We always have an influx of new people. We are always creating new relationships. And in this moment of now, this moment of peace that we have, this moment of quiet and silence in the business is a time to rejuvenate, restore, and perhaps do a little paperwork, because tomorrow the phones are going to ring right off the hook. And that's how you notice what you notice, but don't give it the power that you are.
Okay.
All right, Denise, thank you so much for your question.
All right, thanks, Sarah. Have a good night.
You too. God bless you. Bye.
Okay, honey.
Bye. We're going right back to the phone lines, 1-888-565-1470. And we're going to go to Roger. Roger is in Texas. Roger, how are you tonight?
Hey, Sarah, I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm doing great, Roger. And how can Spirit and I assist you?
Well, I wanted to see what messages the Spirit had. I recently lost my father, and I'm kind of like in shock and see the direction of my path. I do have some time now to kind of stop and rethink, but I just was wondering what messages the Spirit has for me and what I could focus on during this kind of like downtown to prepare for that shift or change.
Right. So first thing Spirit's telling me is that the next 3 weeks are going to be a bit out of sorts for you. Father just recently passed, yes? Okay. Connection with him is not present at this time. The passing is in a very short time, yes? Just very recently, yes?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes,
so I cannot connect into him and access him at this minute. But they are telling me that the next 3 weeks there's things that you have to sort through, whether it's possessions or documents. I see a lot for you to do. And I'm also seeing that some of the things that kept you where you are, doing what you do, well, that's no longer something that you have to concern yourself with. So I'm feeling there's a shift, a change. I'm also feeling that there will be an opportunity for you to move in this calendar year. And for you, it is to really mourn the loss of your father and really feel that energy of the loss of the physicality, and just give yourself the chance to emotionally regroup, but then also moving forward, thinking of the fact that he is in this wonderful light and he is in a bright piece of energy. And for you to release some of the energies that may have been not quite in alignment in that relationship. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. This is going to be a transition time for you. And when you look at what you want to create moving forward, look at the joy of life and really realizing that life is temporary and we have only one moment on each day for us to enjoy. So as we enjoy each moment, savor it for that it is, and relax knowing that you're creating a magnificent life for yourself as you move forward. Your dad is going to be in transition for a bit, but I do feel that there's a sense of a connection between the two of you, so you will have some connection, because I don't feel like you had the warning and the awareness of his passing. That's true. It was very sharp, yes?
Sudden, yes.
Yes, very sudden, yes. So just stay in the moment of releasing and remembering and honoring his essence, and things will fall into place, honey, all right?
What products of your products would you recommend for me to utilize while in this transition?
One of the things that I would suggest is to bring forth the angels with you, Archangel Michael, to seal you and keep you in that beautiful light of God, and also to utilize our violet ray so that we have this karmic connection that's resolved and a transition, because this is part of the advancement. As your father advances to the spirit world, you advance in the physicality, and it's time for you to step into a new segment of your life. It's going to be a powerful, powerful time for you as you move forward.
Okay. Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome. God bless you.
Thank you. Bye.
1-888-565-1470. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. I'm going to go to West Palm Beach. I've got Sherry on the line. Sherry, how are you tonight?
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, Sherry. And how can Spirit and I assist you?
Oh, Sarah, I just wanted to know what the spirits are trying to tell me. I feel like I'm in stagnant.
Yeah.
Like I'm not moving forward. I'm not moving backward. I'm just stuck.
And you're also feeling very disconnected from people, yes? You're feeling like you're not a part of anything. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And they're also making me aware that the finances are a little bit out of sorts. We're not generating enough to keep us going. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. So the first thing that I'm made aware of within your inner being is that you have some limiting beliefs regarding finances that you have to work hard to receive. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Nothing you get in life is free. True? That's how you feel, yes? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And did you ever hear that saying, money doesn't grow on a tree in the backyard, right? Yes?
Yes.
So whatever that limiting belief is, I feel as if you don't feel that you are blessed to be abundant, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And even though you are working hard, you're not feeling the feeling of what it's like to be abundant. So I'm going to say this to you. In this moment of now, release everything that has made you feel as if you can't have it all. So we're going to go and look at the time when maybe it was a struggle when you were growing up. Do you remember a time where things didn't flow financially well when you were growing up? Yes?
Yes, I remember.
You remember that time. So as you see that time, I want you to parent yourself at this moment. And I want you to see yourself as a little girl and tell yourself it's going to be fine. Because that is the experience that your parents had created in their reality. But that you are creating a new paradigm for yourself. And that you are abundant beyond measure. And everything you desire is going to come to you with ease and grace. And as that comes to you, you're going to create an even better flow of money, because you are always going to have everything that you need. And it's not just going to come to you in money. There's going to be opportunities. There's going to be an opportunity to move, resituate yourself, Spirit says. Because Spirit says there's a better place for you, but you're afraid to make a move because you're afraid you won't be able to keep it or sustain it. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. So as we shift in this energy, what we want to look at is, what is it that makes you happy? What would make you fulfilled in this life? And focus your attention and your ideas upon everything that you want to create. The fulfilled living, the aspects of life that bring you joy. Because where you are right now, in your line of work, in your energy of your home, you are looking at everything and saying, I can't make a change. Because I don't know how to. I can't make a change because it is what it is. But it is what it is because you believe that's all there is. You believe if I work this job, this is all I can make. But to look at the future and say, I could make anything, I can do so much more, you can do it. And write down everything that you want to create. And write, in the moment of now, I am the woman, I am the person, I am the creator of. And embrace that aspect of it. Everything that you're writing. So that you can stay connected to that which you desire. I do see a breakthrough. I do see a timeline for you. Are you looking to make a shift or a change in that work? Because I feel like it's time to pull you out. Yes?
Yes, I'm trying to,
okay.
Yes.
It's going to come. You're trying, but I feel like you're keeping yourself back because you're afraid to do a leap of faith and maybe try for something a little different.
Okay.
Revamp that resume. Take a look. What is it that I bring to the table? Reword it. Re-energize it. See yourself through a different eye. Because what we write on a resume, and I say this to you and I say this to everyone listening, what we present in a resume is a reflection of who we think we are. And if you don't encapsulate who you are and all the talents and gifts you bring to the table, or where your area of expertise lies in the arena with which you seek a job, how are you going to sell yourself to a person? Because in today's day and age, all they see is that piece of paper. That piece of paper on some computer screen, and then they go, next. So how do we put the essence of you in that verbiage? That's what you're lacking. How do we put the essence of you back into you? That's what we want to do tonight. Are you ready, Sherry?
I am ready. Sir.
All right. In the moment of now, repeat after me. In the moment of now.
In the moment of now.
I am in alignment.
I am in alignment.
With my divine destiny.
With my divine destiny.
I am worthy.
I am worthy.
And I am creating abundant experiences.
I am creating abundance of experiences.
I am free.
I am free.
I am loving.
I am loving.
And I attract love.
And I attract love.
And I draw forth to me.
And I draw forth to me.
Magnificent, powerful relationships.
Magnificent, powerful relationships.
Because I am one with Source.
Because I am one with Source.
And the source that fuels the universe.
And the source that fuels the universe.
Is the energy that fuels my soul.
Is the energy that fuels my soul.
I can do it.
I can do it.
I will do it.
And I will do it.
And it's always been mine all along.
And it's always been mine all along.
Now I'm going to claim it.
Now I'm going to claim it.
Okay. How does that feel, Sherry? How does that feel for you?
Good.
Feels good, right?
Yes. Good.
Stop knocking on the same old doors. Let's go, honey. Let's move into a new way of being. What's that song? I got a new attitude. Right?
Yes.
All right. Work on that and say things just like that into the mirror. Say, good morning, Sherry. I'm so excited to see you. I am so excited. We're going to have such a great day. I'm attracting abundance everywhere I turn. New opportunities are presented to me. I'm the chooser. I'm the creator. And I am going to have everything I desire. It's going to be a great day. Come on, Sherry. Let's go.
Yes.
Right? Yes. If you do that, if you say that to yourself in the mirror, then the being inside of you is like, yeah, it's about time you said that to yourself. We've known that the whole time. You've just been listening to that little crazy tape that everyone had played all those years.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
New job opportunity coming for you, Sherry. So stay tuned. Keep us posted, okay?
I will, sir.
Great. Thank you. Thank you so much for calling. God bless you. Bye. Phone lines are open at 1-888-565-1470. And you know, the minute we hang up with one call, we're just pulling back new phone calls all the time. But I've got some people on Facebook, and we really need to say hello to everyone on Facebook. We've got people on our system. So let's see who's got questions for me. Hi, Joe Thorne. Thank you for your Facebook question. Let's see, his niece. Any insights on his niece? Thank you so much. Let's see. First thing that I see here with your niece is that she needs to create a new opportunity for herself. I'm feeling as if she has to move or break out of a current situation that's going on around her. I feel like she needs to make a shift and a change, and the time is going to come for her in the next 2 months. I feel like there's a shift, a change that takes her to another learning, another growth spurt as far as her career. There's going to be a powerful time coming for her in the July month. Moving forward, the next 2 months begin the change, time for her to make that change. And then, Joe, she's going to have a nice closeout of the year. I feel like she's navigating some of her own insecurities and discontentment. Thank you so much, Joe, for her Facebook question. And we're going to go right back to Facebook. And let's see who we've got here. What does Spirit have for you? Jacqueline Andrews. Let's see. Jacqueline, the first thing Spirit makes me aware of is that you have opportunities galore and you are looking at shifting the way things are. You are a little stuck in what you're currently doing and you're looking to have a new flavor, a new business, a new opportunity, and new love. And this is going to be a year when you put things in order, Jacqueline. When I look at how you put things in order, they tell me that last year opened up a new cycle of new beginning energy for you. And you're kind of riding that flow of energy from last year to this year. And as you begin to write down and effectively articulate what it is you'd like to have, well then, my dear, things are going to start to come to you, and magnificent changes will be on your doorstep by October of this year. Thank you so much, Jacqueline Andrews, for your Facebook question. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we're going to go back to the phone lines at 1-888-565-1470, and then we are going to go back to Facebook. So keep those Facebook questions coming. And thank you, Claire. She said, I lifted her just by listening to me. Well, thank you so much for your Facebook comment. We love you guys on Facebook and Periscope, and callers on hold, please don't go anywhere, because you are listening to WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, 1100 AM in Atlanta. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. Stay with us, everyone. Don't go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me?
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
What do you get when you cross a traditional pharmacy with alternative therapies? You get Break-Free Pharmacy, bridging the gap to guide patients to a new level of wellness. At Break-Free, you'll find cryotherapy with an introductory cryotherapy special online. There's also an oxygen bar utilizing essential oils and biohacking classes using the latest science. Visit their website at breakfreepharmacy.com, off Okeechobee in the Emporium Plaza in West Palm Beach. Call 561-268-2552. Break Free and be well.
Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Did you call me with your soul? Well, we are Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, and we are connecting to all of you, and we are going to go right back to the phone lines, and we're going to also touch base with people on Facebook. Hi, Dee Allen. Good to see you here, and love having you on Facebook. Thank you, everyone who's watching on Facebook. I've got to go right back to the phone lines, and you know what? I've got to go to Joey in Hollandale. Joey, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing great, Sarah.
Good. And how can Spirit and I assist
the song
you?
Again.
Oh.
I think this is going to be my wedding song.
Well, good. Good. I'm glad it's going to be your wedding song.
The lyrics are just perfect. I have a question. I feel great.
Mm-hmm.
Yet something feels like when I went out, like somebody knocked the wind out of me, and you were explaining the energies outside,
yes,
and so forth. And I know all the tricks to protect myself and so forth. Is there anything going on that all of a sudden I feel like energy less, but stuff is still going to happen?
You know what? That's a great question. And I'm going to imagine, Joey, that you're not the only person who's feeling a little bit out of sorts. The energy is a little jagged. And, you know, we had a really powerful full moon, and that's been dissipating. As we approach on the 16th, the 15th into the 16th, this new moon energy, we then dap into this, the area of darkness known as the dark moon before there's any light from the new moon, the absence of light known as the dark moon. And during that time, a lot of the planets have been shifting and changing, and that we are really being drawn to recognize our emotions and to look at what's no longer working for us, what's no longer serving. You know, this energy of this year is so important for everyone. Take a good look in the mirror. Take a good look at what's important for you. take a good look at what's going on around you, but not to look through the eyes of judgment, not to look through the eyes of condemnation or criticism, to look and notice what you notice and say, that's really no longer in my vortex. That's not what I want in my life. And I'm going to release that energy. And when that energy creeps up on me, I'm going to know that it's not a part of my being. And since so many people are feeling this, well, anxiety. We've had a lot of tragedy here in the States, and we're looking across the country, and people are looking at the stock market, and they're looking at their money, and there's so much changing that as all of that, it's creating a little bit of angst and anxiety. And you, being an empath, and many people are empathic, you feel a lot of other people's angst and their misalignment and their disappointment and their sorrow and their anger. And so as you go out into the world, it's not just, I don't tell people to shield up because we want to protect ourselves, like something bad's going to happen. It's shielding your energy so that you hold within you what is yours, and that your light blesses anything that is not in a high vibration, anything that's not stemming from love. Okay. And hold that energy. So when you go out the door, in the moment of now, I'm sealed in love and light. In the moment of now, anything that feels uncomfortable, I release, knowing it is not a part of my experience, but I release it with blessings. I don't look at it with judgment. I don't cast my opinion upon something, and I don't own it. I just allow it to pass by me, lifting it to the light and loving it as it goes. You see, this is how we navigate these uncomfortable feelings. There is no energy that seems to be blocking you at this time, Joey. It is a recalibration, a readjustment of the emotions. And Spirit tells me you've been house cleaning. And I don't just mean physically house cleaning. I mean emotionally house cleaning. And when you change that energy, you're shifting.
And I had a woman, a professional, come and clean every dirt. And that moved a lot of energy. Maybe I should put some incense after that.
Yes, always put some incense, always release things. Like Roger asks a wonderful question. He says, what do you recommend that I have? And, for instance, violet ray spray, the violet ray spray in the corners of your house. Very powerful, very high energetic spray that I've created. Burning incense, but on the charcoal, something to clear the energy, and opening the doors and the windows, especially right now. We've got some nice winds passing through South Florida. Allow that wind to blow out the energy in the house, yes?
Okay, because I had a professional clean my house, and everything is perfectly wonderful, and I think I need to just input some energy that maybe got cleaned out and some stuff that came out in the dirt.
Yes.
Dust.
Yes.
And other than that, I had beautiful dreams during the week. I also had nightmares in the week, which I realized they're releases.
Yes.
I followed through on the dream that was so beautiful. Somebody was doing a romantic thing for me. And I said, I really didn't need to, but I put the actual physical things together.
Good.
And then when I came back, I feel like somebody knocked the wind out of me. I said, what's going on? I don't feel any energy. I go, something's got to happen. I'm the observer. I like to be the observer of going on, but when I can't, I don't have the physical strength to get out of bed. I have to drag myself.
Yeah.
I go, something's going on for sure.
Right. So rebalance, recalibrate, and just love self. Thank you so much, Joey, for participating and being a part of the conversation.
I always like to participate.
Thank you. We're ready for your breakthrough. You're going to move forward with ease and grace, Joey. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're
By
welcome.
the way, you always look beautiful. It's good to see you at the same time of listening to you.
Thank you.
I couldn't do the thing. And sometimes during Wednesdays, it's just to listen to you, it's a break in the week. And you give us the spiritual food that we need sometimes. And I'm appreciating that.
Thank you. God bless you. Bye.
God bless you. Bye-bye.
1-888-565-1470. We're going to go to Andrew. Andrew, he's in California. Andrew, how are you tonight?
Hey, Sarah. Thank you. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm doing great, Andrew. And how can Spirit and I assist you? What breakthrough are we getting ready to make?
Well, first, I want to thank you so much for taking the call and your time. And so, yeah, it's about my love life. What's going on with that? Tell me,
Well, let's go back to 2015, and I just feel like things have been out of sorts for the past couple of years. Does that make sense to you?
totally.
Yes. So when I go back to that time, I feel as if there was an emptiness that settled into you. And within you, the being within you is having difficulty attracting the right vibrational match. And we're not finding that partner that, I'm going to say, gets you. And people step forward, but the emotional availability is really not present. And for you, you're a person of depth and understanding. You're very emotional, very intuitive, Spirit tells me. And there's a spiritual awareness with you. So you're looking for someone who's very well-rounded. And I'm not going to say you're being fussy, because I'm not. I'm just seeing that there's people who step forward, but there's a mask. And when the mask comes off, you're like, oh, I can't do that again. I have been there, and I have done that. But when I fast forward, I'm going to fast forward you to the end of this calendar year. The end of this calendar year, I'm going to take you into the month of November. There's a new energy coming in for you that begins to reawaken something for you that will draw forth to you better quality relationships. It's like you too have been doing some spiritual house cleaning, inside emotional house cleaning. You've thrown away some of the past things that no longer serve you. And I'm looking at this relationship paradigm that you're creating because you've been visualizing something better than what you've had. Because there's a belief of not good enough. There's something inside of you that draws forth someone who's not going to be as supportive. So wherever the memory is, or the feeling of someone not being supportive of you when you were younger, and then not feeling that you are good enough because of that, because you didn't get the approval of someone, or the support is the word Spirit keeps giving me. So I have to stay with that word. When you come to that knowing of where that misalignment lies, and you make that adjustment, then the energy beaming out from you, Andrew, begins to draw forth people who are fully present, and they're not in competition with you, they're not in judgment of you, they're just more accepting, and they allow you to give as freely as you do because you're very open-hearted. Does that make sense to you, Andrew?
Yeah, totally. You're right on point.
Yeah. And as I open up these doors of possibilities for you, oh, what's your love life doing? When I fast forward you, honey, into 2019, you got lots of love. You've got that sense of completion coming. So let's just wander around and window shop for a bit more, shall we? And kind of allow people to come forth and feel what it feels like to be in their energy. And if something feels a little bit off, Andrew, say, you know what, I've been here before, so let me step back and let me see, is it because I'm sending out that energy, or they truly are sending that forward to me? I hope I've been of some assistance to you, Andrew. We're getting ready to go to commercial break.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Andrew. How did you hear about the show?
From Joey.
Well, thank Joey so much for me. God bless you. Bye.
Well, you too. God bless.
Bye. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then, when we come back, we're going to go right back to the phone line. Stay with us. Don't go away. We're going to be right back.
Do you know me? Have we met before? I've been standing here before you, long before you saw me, before you, and you called me. Every soul has its movie, changing characters in theaters. Everyone knows everyone, but I
tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open, 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
Homeowners, would you like to save money each and every month? Of course you would. We all want to save money, but how? By calling Debbie at I Will Advisors. That's how. And have her review your homeowner's policy. Most homeowners never review their policy, but it should be reviewed every year. You commercial property owners, same goes for you. So what are you waiting for? Call Debbie at I Will Advisors and start saving money. 954-753-8080. 954-753-8080.
Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
What do you get when you cross a traditional pharmacy with alternative therapies? You get break-free pharmacy, bridging the gap to guide patients to a new level of wellness. At Break Free, you'll find cryotherapy with an introductory cryotherapy special online. There's also an oxygen bar utilizing essential oils and biohacking classes using the latest science. Visit their website at breakfreepharmacy.com. Off Okeechobee in the Emporium Plaza in West Palm Beach. Call 561-268-2552. Break Free and be well.
Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the second hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. Another interactive hour of uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share the love and light.
Yes, indeed. We are connecting to all of you here live on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, 1100 AM. We are heard live in Atlanta, and we are connecting to Facebook. We are connecting to Periscope. We are connecting to you live on the phone lines at 1-888-565-1470. And if you're just joining us, you're connecting to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. And that's me, Sarah Spiritual, and I'm going to go right back to the phone lines, and I've got to go to Atlanta. I've got Sherry, and Sherry, she's in Atlanta. Sherry, how are you tonight?
Hi, Sarah. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Sherry, and how can Spirit and I assist you tonight?
Well, Sarah, let me put you back on the car phone so I can drive. Well, Sarah, you're my favorite person.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to get worried over that one. Sherry, go right ahead.
That's okay. So I was offered a job with under Miss Jenkins, called under John Moreno or something like that.
Yeah.
It's called First Data.
Okay.
I kind of want to do the job, but I kind of want to stay where I'm at. I just wondered what Spirit might have to say to me. Please.
There's something that doesn't feel solid to that job, Sherry. Something feels a little out of sorts. You're associated with an organization at this time. Is that correct, Sherry?
At where I'm working right now?
Yes.
Ma'am.
Yes. All right. Yes. So, listen, I know you don't like organized things and you like to be a free bird, but this gives you a level of stability. And it's important for you to do that because this has been a nice run of work for you. Is that correct?
Where I'm at right now?
Yes, we've had consistency. That is the key word, consistency, yes?
Okay.
So continue on this path of where you are. And the other job doesn't seem as if they have everything in order, okay?
Okay, I appreciate you saying that. The one under Miss Jenkins?
Yes, exactly. All right?
Okay, thank you, sir, because they might cut my pay where I'm at right now. I'm a little concerned about that. Do you see me lose that $2 or $3?
No. Why are you putting yourself there?
I'm not. There was just something that was ran by me by this other creature I know at work. That's all.
All right. That would be the gossip mill. Pay no attention to it. Okay?
Thank you so much for taking my call.
You're welcome, Sherry. Thank you for listening live in Atlanta. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Bye, Sarah.
Bye.
Love you to death.
Thank you. We are going right back to the phone lines. And if you're on Facebook, I am welcoming your questions at 1-888-565-1470 on the phone. And we are going to talk to those in Facebook in just a moment. I see we've got Canada right here on Facebook. We've got all across the nation. Hello, everyone from Canada. I greatly appreciate it. I'm going right back to the phone lines to Jillian. And Jillian, she's in Boca. Jillian, how are you tonight?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Jillian. And you're ready to make a breakthrough, aren't you? You're ready to make some shifts and changes going on, yes?
Yes, I am ready. I'm actually going to be graduating, but I just had a question on... I'm actually working on a class project with my partner, and I just wanted to know if I'm like a bossy person, or if I'm controlling. It's just that I take my last semester, so I take my work very seriously, and I realize some of my classmates don't take it as seriously, but it's like I'm not trying to judge, but it's like I feel like I just want to do good, and it's just, but I don't want to seem bossy at the same time.
All right, well... Collectively, there's a joint grade, right?
Yes.
Okay. But it affects your GPA, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So let's say this. You're not being bossy. You're being direct. You have an expectation. And you have a need for a certain outcome. And you know from your own proof about who you are that when you focus your intention and your attention upon something, you can create anything you desire, yes? So what you have here before you is the opportunity to create a better connection with these people by just softening how you ask and request things be done. That's all you have to do. It's all in the tone. Say, come on, let's put this together. I'm going to do this, but what I do need is this from you by this day. Now, obviously, they're not meeting deadlines because they don't feel the same sense of urgency. And this is the problem. This is what you're feeling is frustrating. I'm not seeing bossy. I'm not seeing controlling. I just feel like you need to approach it in a different way. We get more with some sugar and honey than we are going to with a frustration. I feel like they're frustrating you because, well, they're just kind of riding it out is how I see it. And the frustration also works because you're doing most of the work, true? Who's the lead on the project?
Well, we both contributed. We both filmed, but it's like I felt like it should have been like we should have came in more organized with the storyline. And I thought I came up with it, but I thought that my partner would have too. But especially my partner is older than me and was like a vet, so I thought he would be more proactive with it.
Okay, but it's your grade too, yes?
Yes.
So can we go back into the storyline and revamp something? Is there time?
Yes, there is.
So go back. Go back to the drawing board. Take a look at what you've created and ask yourself this. Is what's before us going to grab the attention of the viewer? What's missing? What aspect is missing? And then go back to the so-called vet, the person who's a little bit more experienced than you because you think he is, and say, you know what? We need to grab their attention because that's what's going to grab the professor's attention to give us a good grade. So what if we put this in the storyboard and can you create this for me? People support that which they help to create. So involve him a little bit more and tell him not what we're missing as if it's not good enough. Just say, well, what if we try this approach? Because I'm really looking to create a better dynamic that captures the audience. Yes?
Okay, yes.
Okay. And you see how that sounds so much more friendly and approachable and really makes someone feel as if, well, we can do that, sure. You can do this. All right?
Okay, I would definitely try that. And I just have another question. Like with my coworkers, sometimes I feel more introverted. I'm not as outgoing or with them, and I just wonder if that's like a problem or it's just me communicating with others. Like I get really nervous talking to people sometimes, but I don't show that. But I just get really quiet, and I just don't know if that's like a problem, like with my coworkers or like my work habits. If I'm like a hard enough worker.
Well, you are working hard. But now you have to work with confidence and joy and approach it with a sense of love, of self. You see, the confidence is coming from the lack of self-love. You're worried people are going to judge you. You're worried that if you speak your truth, that people are not going to agree with you or be by your side. So now, as you stand in the energy of your truth, speak it and say it with confidence. And know that whether people agree or not, this is what your contribution is. You see, we can never please everybody. And just because we have a voice and we speak our truth doesn't mean that everybody's truth is the same. So you're contributing. It's a collaboration. And when people collaborate, the contributions will all be different and unique, and not all of them are meant to work together at the same exact time. So if an idea you present is not accepted at that moment, that's okay. But if you really liked it, put it in your back pocket, stick it in the back of your brain, and say, you know what, this didn't work for this project, but I know it's a gosh darn good idea, very creative. I'm going to store it for another time. Some ideas are just not meant to be revealed yet, you see. And it may not be part of what you guys are creating. Work on speaking truth and knowing that you are perfectly in alignment with who you are. And when you realize that you are the creator of everything you want, things are going to come together. All right. All right, Jillian. I know it's going to be a hectic time for you as you wind up this graduation, but it's going to be a powerful time. All right, my dear?
Okay. And I'm actually thinking about contacting this recruiter for something I applied for. And I just wonder, should I contact a recruiter again, or because they didn't answer their phone last time, but I just wonder if I should contact a recruiter.
Okay, that's a great question, and you know what? That also speaks to the confidence that's going on within you. So I'm going to ask you a question, Jillian. Would you like that opportunity?
Yes, I would love it.
Okay. So then, hello, Mr. Recruiter. It's Jillian. How are you? I just thought I'd touch base because I really wanted to know where we stand on that next step for that opportunity. I'm really loving to have an interview, a phone interview. I'd love to connect with the person who's doing the hiring. When will you be able to set that up for me? Anywhere? Does that give him an opportunity to go, no? Now, if he says it's not the right fit, you don't meet the criteria, then you say, well, thank you so much, Mr. Recruiter. But you know what? I would love something similar. Do you have anything else that's similar to that? That seemed like such a great job. And perhaps I'm just a little new out of college and I don't have all the qualifications. What do you have that would perhaps replicate what was being offered and maybe give me the opportunity to have that learning curve that I'm looking for? What do you have, Mr. Recruiter? Think about it. It's confidence.
Confidence.
Don't look at if he says no to you. That, okay, he doesn't have a job for me. Say, great, that's fine. I understand. I'm not the fit. Perfect. What else do you have? Because you're going to show him someone who's tenacious, someone who really knows what they want and is really anxious to put her feet in the field. And this is going to take you forward. It never hurts to ask, my dear. And I say that to you and everyone. What have you got to lose? Just ask.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
All right. I've got to go to my next caller, Jillian, all right? I trust I've been of service to you, all right?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. God bless you. You too. Bye. 1-888-565-1470. I need to go to Facebook. We've got some people on Facebook, and I've got Shirley, I've got Helena. Let's see, we've got a question. We answered Jacqueline Andrews' question a few minutes ago because we know Spirit's bringing a lot of different things. So let's see what's going on with Muneka. Muneka Chula. Let's see, Muneka Chula, what you've got going on at this time. First thing Spirit tells me is that finances, well, you've been frustrated by finances and you're also frustrated by relationships. So your financial life and picture is not fulfilled and the relationship picture is not fulfilled. So you're feeling a bit out of sorts, and the past 6 months, 7 months have been a roller coaster for you, and you keep feeling like, I'm going to have my breakthrough, and nothing happens. So what Spirit tells me to tell you is this. In the next 2 months, there's going to be an opportunity for a new job, a new position, something different from what you're currently doing. So as you shift for that opportunity, be aware that you are worthy of more than you're earning, and that there's an opportunity coming that's going to pay you more than what you're currently earning. So look at where you are. Do not get impatient with the fact that they're not really following through on their word. They're being a little hesitant in doing everything you need them to do to secure your position in that company. And know that there's another opportunity coming, and stay in this moment perfectly calm, realizing that everything will come in perfect time and everything will fall in perfect alignment. Thank you so much, Muneka Chula, for your Facebook question. We're going to take another question from Facebook, and then we're going to go right back to the phone lines at 1-888-565-1470. And let's see who we've got coming up for us on Facebook here. Any other question that we want to take? Let's see here. Yes, we've got Crystal Reyes. Crystal, thank you so much for your Facebook question. And what Spirit has for you at this moment is the angels have been very close to you, and Archangel Michael is with you. And I'm also feeling the angel of Archangel Raphael. His energy is very much around you. There's a lot of healing energy going around you and around your family. And this is a time when your family is coming very close together and feeling that connectivity. And I'm also feeling that there's a disruption in the sleep patterns of a child, seems like male energy son. We may want to check that. I feel like he's waking up in the middle of the night. There's some disturbance. Perhaps he's a little afraid or worried of something. So what I suggest is that you get a guardian angel bath and kind of give him a little bath, and he should be able to sleep through the night. Follow up with that for me. Thank you so much. God bless you, Crystal. We're going to go right back to the phone lines at 1-888-565-1470. And I'm going to go to Jessica. And Jessica, she's in Hollywood. Jessica, how are you?
I'm doing well, Sarah. Thank you for answering my call. How are you?
I'm doing great, Jessica. And how can Spirit and I help you navigate your life?
I have so many questions fluttering through my head. Listening, I know sometimes listening in to your response to others can help in areas of my life, and then they brought up more questions. But I originally, my solar return is tomorrow. I'm going to be celebrating my 27th birthday. Yes. And I just want to know what Spirit and what I have, what the universe has in store for me. What should I be expecting for this next year to come? I do know I'm going to be a first-time mom coming in September, so that's exciting. I have a lot going on, but just some guidance.
Yes, yes. And also, you know what you're having, correct?
Yes, I found out.
You're going to have a boy. Is there male energy there?
Yes.
Okay. So I see a birth of a child coming, male energy. See that's going to go smoothly. So as a first-time mom, phew, it's going to be good. And the other thing Spirit makes me aware of is that this opportunity to be a mom, this opportunity to connect with a child, Spirit tells me that you're going to discover some new talents you have for your own business, and that you're going to learn to be self-employed a bit more so that you have the flexibility to be a mom and have the financial stability that you seek. This is going to be a year of self-study, self-awareness, nurturing self and your newborn child, and also healing. It's going to be a lot of healing that's going to happen over the past relationships in family. So we're going to heal a lot of the hurt feelings that have been in family through your love of child. You're going to be able to go back and heal hurt from past relationships in the family, as well as friends and disappointments that you've had in past love. So this is also a time for you to stay true to yourself. Do not allow people to sway you as to what you choose to do or shouldn't do. This is going to be a time for you to make quite the shift and difference. All right, my dear?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. And it's It'd be a great time to have a baby. Yes.
Yeah, I'm actually, one question that I wanted to ask. I know it's maybe a little too soon, but when I found out the sex that I'm going to have a boy, I already had one name picked out, but then the second name came to me. The first initials were RJE, and the second initials were MAE. Any preference in where we're feeling? Maybe
when I first connected, when you were saying that, I had letter J, so RJ seems to be RJE. Yes, is that what you said? RJE. Yeah, yes, that seems to be a nice flow. RJ. Okay.